All right, good day, welcome loves, and welcome to my channel. All right, so this is going to be for the sign of Gemini. All right, pay attention to these birds if they show up. All right, whether it was before this reading, during the reading, after the reading, doesn't have to be an actual like right there. It could be, you just stumble upon billboard, magazine, t-shirt, on a commercial, something, that just really like draws you to this, right? So let's get for Gemini here. I am getting some good vibes, some good energy, all right? I feel like there's some shifts going on, some changes here, and I love that. So let's get here for the sign of Gemini. We have the eagle here. All right, so you could be stepping into a time where you are learning all aspects of a spiritual journey, spiritual aspects, spiritual heights. All right, so pay attention to the eagles. The eagles are very powerful. They teach us to fly over the storms, all right, not through them. But you have to be strong enough. All right. So what do we have for the sign of Gemini? For the sign of Gemini. What's going down for the sign of... Ooh, we have the hawk here. All right, so pay attention. There are signs. All right, this is a powerful message, all right, that's being delivered to you. And I also feel like if you see a hawk, especially if you hear it screech, that's going to be confirmation of a powerful message, all right? So if you see one of these, think about what you were doing, what you were thinking, what was on your mind, what was going on in your life, okay? So let's get one more out here for the sign of Gemini. I think I just got a glimpse of the meadowlark. God, and that pissed me off when I was talking about like when I contacted the DNR about woodpeckers, and then I'm like, y'all are cutting down trees right where I see freaking woodpeckers creating a cavity, for nesting. And they're like, oh, we're more concerned about meadowlarks right now. And I'm like, oh, so we'll just worry about the fucking woodpeckers when they're at the level of meadowlarks, fucking to the point of you waited too fucking long. Yeah, I don't care. I fucking fight the DNR. I will fight the city and everything. Like, fuck y'all. People that once stood here, the Native Americans, we fucking were stewards of the land. So don't fucking tell us how to fucking do shit. All right? Because everything was just great until the fucking Wasichus came over here and pulled their fucking annexation bullshit. Not just on the Native Americans, but the fucking Mexicans themselves. There's the eagle again. Beautiful. So, your intuition is correct. Follow that inner wisdom. All right? With the great horned owl, eagle, and then we have the cute little wren. Be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. All right, so your intuition will not fail you. All right, now your thoughts will. All right, because your thoughts can fuck you a bit. All right, follow that intuitive vibe. I tell my children that, anybody that I know, fuck them thoughts. Follow that intuitive nudge, that intuitive feeling, vibration. All right, so let's see what we got going on here for the wren, the hawk, and the owl for the sign of Geminis. For the sign of Geminis, what is the powerful message for the sign of Gemini? All right, that's number 3. So we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. Oh, look at that. So yeah, be bold and confident. Use all your resources to create your dreams, your wish fulfillments here with the wren. All right? Pay attention to what it is that you want in life. All right? But be practical, guys. All right? So yeah, be bold, be confident, use your resources, because that is when you're going to be able to get your wishful thinking granted, your dreams answered. So yeah, I freaking love it. Oh, so we have here the Empress. We got a mama here. All right, so what are you wishing for? So we do have the Judgment here. All right, so I feel like you guys need to step up to a calling here. You guys have a calling, a spiritual calling, that you need to learn aspects of a spiritual connection and searching new heights. All right, moving up, shifting. So the Empress here, Tauran energy. All right, so you could be a mother wishing for abundance, stability, fertility. All right, the Empress knows how, or rules nature, so maybe you're wanting that energy to be able to rule nature. Ooh, we got the Justice here. So okay, so you could be wanting to seek some type of justice here. All right, we got the Judgment here again. So yeah, I feel like there's some shit popping here. All right, wanting justice. Ooh, we got the Three of freaking Swords. Yeah, there was something painful that happened here. All right, and it's like you're rising up and you're doing what needs to be done. You want karma to be set into motion. All right, y'all may be wishing for like criminal justice here. All right, wanting a judgment call. All right, what else is going on here with the Three of Swords and the Judgment with the Justice here and the Nine of Cups? So that's your wish fulfillment. All right, is you want the truth. You want the justice. All right, I do get a little bit of karma here. All right, no matter how painful shit gets, it can get like that. Yep, we have the Moon, so you know there could have been some things that you weren't aware of. All right, but I also feel like this pain, this heartbreak, this sadness is very deep. All right, but there's also just some things that you may not be acknowledging or knowing or understanding. All right, follow that intuition. That's Cancerian energy. We have Libra, we have Aries. At a crossroads. Okay. Two of Swords. Got stalemate energy. All right, so what is going on here for the Geminis? I'm a little confused here. What the... Other than, you know, your wishes wanting something to be judged, something to rule in your favor, the truth to come out, justice to be served. I feel like there's a lot of hiding of the pain too. All right, I feel like there's a lot of pain, and it's hiding. Ugh. Got here the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, so I feel like things are gonna go all right. It's just you gotta have patience here. All right, pay attention to that inner knowing. The wheel will turn. All right, good luck, good fortune is going to fall in your lap. Okay, so it's gonna take a bit because a series of things have to go down here. All right, and be done. You're not gonna see everything that's being done behind the scenes. All right, so let's wrap this up for Gemini. But I feel like eventually that things are going to shift. Your world is going to turn. All right, and things are going to get better. Maybe this is what you're waiting for. All right, let's get the last one here. Ooh, so we do have here the Death card. All right, so I feel like in the near future you're going to figure something out here. All right, maybe it has something to do with the death. All right, it's fated. All right, everything that happens regardless, no matter how shitty it is. All right, and we have to accept that. Sometimes it's for a spiritual awakening, so we can wake up and rise above. All right, so we do have the Knight of Cups. It's about forgive, move forward. All right, be that beautiful soul. It's about being strong. All right, through this transformation and loving. If there was a death, obviously this was a divine purpose. Everything happens for a reason. I do not believe in coincidences. I don't believe in anything else. Like I said, sometimes it is to move people in a different direction, to push them in a more harmonious energy with the world. All right, restore balance, integrity, dignity, strength, power. All right, because yeah, I feel like right now there's just not a lot of investing here within oneself. All right, maybe that was the Hanged one, but we got the World here. Yeah, it's like the more you invest, the more you'll see things turn, all right, and change. All right, but you got to invest your time, your energy in better places. All right, things that are within harmony of the world. You know what I'm saying? So let's wrap this up here for the sign of Gemini. All right, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So moving out of a victim mentality, all right, unbinding yourself, not being the victim, not claiming to be the victim. We got the Temperance card. All right, yeah, it's about healing. It's about just that discernment and learning how to temper and make sure you don't become imprisoned. Like I said, it's a lot of this. We got the Lovers here. It's about enlightenment. Like I said, it's about enlightenment. All right, things to wake us up. Sometimes we got to go through shitty things. So I'm just going to leave that there.